Joined now by Eastbourne's Trevor Geer. Trevor, looking forward to the new season, no doubt.
I certainly am. Yeah. But, a lot of work's got to happen throughout the winter and that, and it'd be good to get things started, really.
One thing that's happened in the winter seems to be a building project going on in the pits. Can you tell us more about that?
It has, yeah. The Dugars and that have been spending some money this winter and that. The pits needed sorting out, so we're big new covers going over there now, so it should improve things a lot, really.
Excellent. Aside from the infrastructure, the only major change team-wise, Bjarne Pedersen no longer with us, and Dennis Gizzatulin comes in instead. We've heard a lot about him over the time, but this time he's finally with us.
Yeah, like Dennis has been desperate to get over here for about 3 years now, and we've been desperately trying to get him here. But it's all come together now, and let's hope that he does as well as what we hope, really.
Yeah, what do you hope from him? Because obviously he comes in on an average that he can surely make mincemeat of, but what do you expect to see from him come the end of the year?
No, I think he's well and capable of getting a sort of 6.5 point average and that, and I think he might struggle around here to start with, and that is quite a small track and that, but I think after a few weeks and that, and he gets the setup right and everything else, I think he'll surprise a few people, really.
Last year, the advantage that Eastbourne had was a great deal of strength in depth, but they were aided as well by having Bjarne Pedersen, his experience at number one. Yeah. This year, a few riders really need to step up to have the same effect.
That's it, and I think we're lucky this year. We've got about 3 or 4 riders there, all capable of being sort of out and out number ones, really. So whoever's at number one, they got to fight to stay there, really, and there'll be several others snapping at their heels now. So I think it's a good setup all round, really.
Big season for Lewis Bridger in particular. He's stated his aims previously. He hasn't quite managed to fulfil what he wanted to, but this year he seems to have that drive about him. He's ready to go for a British number one.
No, he certainly, like we all know, he's well and capable of doing it and that, and he's just got to get his head together, as we've said for several years now, and he's got to do it this year, really. I think it's a make or break year for him.
Another rider who's capable of making further improvement this season, Cameron Woodward, had some brilliant meetings, particularly towards the back end of last year. He's had a good winter in Australia as well, hoping to build on that. Yeah,
certainly am, and I think with his long track commitments and everything this year, he's got a busy year, but he's certainly well prepared and that, and he's thoroughly, his training regime is pretty hectic and that, and I think he'll be stronger than ever this year.
Talking about stronger than ever, the Elite League, another strong season all round. Which teams do you see as the main competitors for Eastbourne?
I think Coventry will give us a run on that, and Poole, really. I think they'll be the two, but at the end of the day, I think we've got a damn good side this year, and I think we'll take some beating, really.
Have you set any particular aims as far as the early part of the season is? Just bed in as a team, obviously quick to gel because it's a very similar lineup.
It is, where they all seem to gel pretty. They all live with me and that, so the team spirit's fantastic, really. And I think we just got to get in there, don't lose at home and that, and see if we can pick up a few away wins and that, and steer clear of injuries, really.
Once a team has made it through to the playoffs, that's when the real business starts, essentially. So just to make it into the playoffs has got to be the primary aim.
Well, it certainly is. Yeah, that's the main thing in that. And once we get there, let's hope we can do one better than last year. So.
No racing today, obviously weather conditions stopping that. We can see the condition of the track just wouldn't have been conducive to any riding. But the riders hoping to come back and have another go tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing the riders on track and putting them through their paces, really.
Yeah, a few of them have been riding during the week and that, and they look very impressive, especially Timo Lahti, really, and that, who looked fantastic in practice and that, quick and everything else. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, getting them all out there, and the track will be open during the week for them as well and that, so we want to get plenty of practice in this week and that before the first meeting.
At this stage of the season, are you too experienced now to be nervous for the team when they come out, or do you still have some jitters?
No, we've still got a few jitters and that when it comes to the day and that, but let's hope we can get some results this year anyway, and yeah.
Looking forward to it. Thanks very much for speaking to us.
Right, thank you.